Autobot 410 coming here on this Friday afternoon. God, it's Friday! So, I'm going to put up a little video right now. It's going to be a personal recollection of my first date. Yes, you guys heard that right. My first date. Here's the funny thing. I didn't know it was a date until after it happened. I'm not talking like exactly after. I'm talking like about a good 3 or 4 days after. So, I'm not going to say what the girl's real name is. I'm just going to use like a name of a female gaming character that I'm probably going to think of. Cammy. Let's go with Cammy. Cammy. Yeah, Cammy. So, me and this girl, Cammy, we've known each other for, you know, going on almost 6 years. At the time, we had only known each other for like about a good 3 years. I mean, we met in 2004, and this takes place in about 2006, 2007, I believe. I was working at FedEx at the time. I really slimmed down from my original 270 pounds to like about a good 215. So I was riding high. I had a little bit more confidence. I was wearing clothes I like, still do now, and me and her were as close as friends could be without anything being, you know, removed or inserted. I knew things about her that even her ex-boyfriends didn't know. She was single all the time, and so was I. So she had just gotten a job at Michael's, you know, that hobby store, and she was very, very happy about it because she called me like every week. So this place takes place on a Saturday, by the way. And she calls me up and she's all happy about it. I'm sitting there going, congratulations, great, that's great. And I don't know where I got this idea from, but you ever have that moment where your mouth makes up, it's mine? Out of nowhere, I suggest, hey, why don't you and I go out and have dinner to celebrate? I mean, it was just an suggestion, but it literally came out without me even thinking about it. She said yes. And, you know, I really didn't expect that. So I went downstairs, I shaved, I took a shower, I put on my black jeans, put on black sneakers, I took out my brand new white button-up shirt with the skull and crossbones on there. You gotta keep that little goth flair. And I head downstairs and, you know, everything's going well. I'm waiting for her like about 15 minutes and she rolls up. I'm wearing a black jacket and I'm coming down the stairs and she walks up to me. She's in a white knee-high dress, showing off every little bit of her curves. And to say this woman is beautiful is to say the Atlantic Ocean is damp, gorgeous. She's Latina, so you know that all those curves are all in the right places. And for a second, I see the way she's dressed, and she's wearing makeup, her hair's all made, she's wearing, you know, high heels. I have never had a girl wear makeup for me or dress up for me. So I'm really sitting there, and, you know, you have that little voice in the back of your head that's just going, oh my God, there is no way my look's that good. She's sitting there, she has a big smile on her face, and she says, I look handsome. I say, you look beautiful. And I don't know why I said it, it just, well, it was true. So we, you know, talk a little bit, then we hop in her car, and we head down to Union City. Originally, we were going to have dinner at Olive Garden. The place was packed. And when I say packed, I mean there's literally people standing outside trying to get a seat. And to the right of us is an IHOP. International House of Pancakes. And I'm about to suggest it, but she beats me to it. She says, you know what? There's an IHOP over there. Why don't we just go to IHOP? This girl is awesome. Said, you know what? Breakfast for dinner sounds good to me. Damn it, let's ride. So we roll over there and we get to the front door, and the doorman sees the way we're dressed, and it's a beautiful night. It's a full moon, everything, and there's no one else inside this IHOP. Everyone else is either going out clubbing or going to another restaurant. So we are literally the only 2 people in there. And these guys see the way we're dressed, put us at the most romantic table in the entire place, and dim the lights slightly. I'm like literally sitting there going, oh, come on. You guys can't do this to me. So we sit there and our waiter comes up and he asks, okay, can we guys start you off with drinks? I say, yeah, I'll take a Sierra Mist, no ice, please. And she orders an Orange Goosey. Now, for those who don't know what an Orange Goosey is quite literally an orange juice Slurpee. I've never had one, but from what I've heard, it's good. So they bring us our drinks. Now, she has a very, very peculiar way of drinking orange goozies. She, will dip the straw in, take a slight sip, bring the straw out, and lick the residue off the side of it. Any girl that does this in front of a guy has to know what it does to a guy. But she didn't. She's more naive than I am. I mean, we both were virgins at the time, which is kind of funny because I didn't lose mine until I was 24. I have no idea, but I know that she was a virgin at the time because she told me. So she had no idea that what she was doing was completely erotic, completely, underestimating what she was wearing, what kind of makeup she was. I mean, she doesn't even notice how gorgeous she is. She's the kind of girl that doesn't know that she looks good enough for motherfuckers to walk into shit. So we order our food while I'm trying not to stare and drool at her while she's doing this. We order our food and we sit there and we eat and we talk and we have like a great time just making laughs and everything. After we're done eating, we stay there for like another hour because we're just sitting there and we're just having too much fun. I said, people around in the kitchen and everything, and all the waiters are staring at us with dreamy looks in their eyes going, oh my god, that's so beautiful. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's time for us to go. She looks at me and says, yeah, maybe a good time for us to leave. So we turn around, head back to her car, and we drive around for a little bit until we get down to the marina. Now it's a beautiful night, all the stars are out, and we're just sitting there and we're staring and we're talking and we're laughing and we're joking, and it was just probably one of the most fun times I've ever had with a girl. And about midway through, she starts, shrugging her shoulders. Now, I'm what is known to most women as a back rub buddy. They are willing to let me do any kind of massage that they desire, while knowing I will not do anything to step out of bounds. So she says, Matt, my shoulders hurt. Could you I say, sure, no problem. Just turn around, Cammy. So she takes off the white jacket that she's been wearing on top of this dress the entire time. I mean, even when we were in there eating. And I finally realized that this is a strapless cut dress. So it's showing off her cleavage and more skin than I'd ever seen on her. I'd already been drooling over the fact that she's wearing a skirt and I'm seeing her legs that go on for weeks. And seeing her like that, and she turns around and you see the muscle and the skin. I'm really, oh my god, guys, she looked good enough to eat. So I start massaging her shoulders using her favorite body lotion that she always keeps in her car. Now, Cammy has a very, very weird way of enjoying her massage. If you hear a moan come out of a girl, it'll be like a good, there it is. But with her, it's not like that. She literally has ones that literally sound like she's in orgasmic bliss, and I'm not kidding. Where if we ever did anywhere else, if I ever gave a massage anywhere else in public, people were thinking that something else is going on. Now, I've grown quite used to it, but still the most hot thing I've ever heard come out of her. So, I do this for like about a good 45 minutes. Then, she says, these high heels are killing me. I'm sitting there going, why'd you wear them? I said, they just seem to match the outfit. I said, okay. I said, well, if they hurt, then all of a sudden you get that one little evil voice in the back of your mind. I've been wanting to get near those legs the entire night for a foot massage. It'll have you a way to get to those legs easily. My conscience going, she may not like that. First time in a long time, I told the conscience to shut the fuck up. And I said, well, how about I give you a foot massage? Cammy's eyes light up and says, sure, that would be awesome. And she gives this big giddy smile, she hops over onto the chair, she puts her feet up on my lap. I take my time taking off those shoes because she has the most beautiful feet. I'm looking at her legs and she's, trying not to give me a free show because she knows I'm, a guy. So I start massaging her feet, and if it was ever possible to give a woman an orgasm while massaging her feet, that was it. Because I'm awesome. So after doing that for like about another hour, we have realized that we have literally been out for like 4 to 5 hours just doing nothing. We are having so much fun that we've completely forgotten time, and we're both getting a little groggy and getting a little sleepy. So I said, it'd probably be a good time to call it a night. And she didn't want to call it a night. She actually gave me that puppy dog pout. And, I said they're going, look, we really should call it a night. she agrees. She drives me home, and we both exchange hugs as I'm heading up the doorway, and she does something that I did not expect. She kisses me on the cheek. I had never gotten anything like that before. So that like made my night even better. I mean, literally that night went from good to better to perfect to fucking magic. Into my house, I closed the door, I went upstairs, I collapsed on the bed, sit there and go, that night was awesome! About 2 days go by, it's Monday now, and I'm hanging out with all my buddies like I usually do. And all of them are talking amongst themselves. I'm sitting there going, hey guys, what's up? And I said, hey, dude, did you hear? Cammy was hanging out with someone on Saturday. Yeah. He's like, wait a minute, you know him? I said, of course I know him. He's me. He says, wait a minute. You went on a date with Cammy? It wasn't a date. They said, okay, describe it to us. So I described everything that happened in detail. And Ryan, one of the guys I know, looks up and says, dude, that was a date. I said, no, it wasn't. He said, yes, it was. I said, no, it wasn't. It couldn't have been a date. See, dates are is what couples do with all the kissing and groping and hugging and bam, boom, bibbidi bop. That was not the case in this one. And he said, look, you invited a girl out for dinner. Uh-huh. You dressed up. Uh-huh. She dressed up. Uh-huh. With makeup. Yeah. And her hair done. Uh-huh. In a strapless dress. Uh-huh. You guys go out to dinner. Mm-hmm. You have a great time. Mm-hmm. And you proceed to give her a back and foot massage in her car, and she gives you a kiss on the cheek for it? Uh-huh. Dude, that's a date. And you know you have that one little moment where it takes a couple of seconds for your brain to finally realize that something's been like right in front of you? It wasn't a date. Oh my God, it was a date! And I'm just freaking out. I didn't even anticipate that. So it had literally turned into my first real date. And I haven't been on one ever since. Not a real one. Not like that. That had to be probably one of the most romantic moments I've ever had in my life. So fast forward to now, me and her are still friends. Me and Cammy still hang out. I know where she is, and she speaks to me sometimes. But she has a boyfriend now. He's a good guy, funny, strong. I like him. But I still don't think she knows how I feel about her. I mean, I still have feelings for her now. I've had a crush on her back then. I had a crush on her before then. I had a crush for a long time. And I don't think I'll ever get over it. But it was good that I had that experience, so I'll always hold that. You know, it's going to be something that I hold on to. So, that's my first official date. And I'm going to put up the Disney Audition one pretty soon. So, if anyone has any questions, comments, or anything they want me to do, or any questions they want me to answer, or anything they want me to rant on, just let me know. And I guess that's about it. Till all are one.